everybody. Welcome back to the channel and thank you so much for being here. Looks like I'm here by myself, and I am. That's all right. Somebody will show up in a minute. You know what? I forgot to put some makeup on. I look all right without it. Whoa. Did y'all see that? I'm going to tell you what, I've been busy. I ain't had time to put makeup on. We got negativity. We got negativity. My friend is here though, and she has pneumonia. So this could be her pneumonia because she's very sick, and that's why she's here. Because I'm gonna take care of her till she gets well. All right, so I gotta open a window or something. This is a lot of negativity. Girl, look at the negativity coming off of that pneumonia. I'll be right back out. Look. Yeah. I mean, I'm taking this right here, and with this on that, taking and then little kind of make it clear what business. That's why they use it. That's what it's used for, to clear out negativity. Sicknesses and negativity. It's a dis-ease. All right. So I think it might be her, but it could be something else. Hey, welcome to the channel. What's up, y'all? Thank you for being here, baby. Thank y'all so much for being here. Make sure, look, this negativity like you would not believe. Look at this. Hi, Mahonganu. Welcome to the channel, baby. I hope I said your name right. I did not have time to put makeup on, so I'm doing the natural look today, and it'll be all right. Y'all aren't here to see me anyway. Y'all are here to hear from Spirit, right? Me too. All righty then. Yes, hello everyone. Thank you for being so kind and so considerate always. You are the sweetest thing I've ever seen. All right, so it looks like it's just for some reason the sage isn't burning it out. Yes, it is. Sage will put palo out. Sage is stronger than palo, but the sage is not burning real hard. I think it's because she's got pneumonia. I do, but it could be something else because the song that I got for the reading is It's Been a While by Stained. And I'm not going to take time to read that to you, but I'm going to kind of give you a rundown of what it's about. It's about somebody who is saying, it's been a while since I said I'm sorry. It's been a while since I've gone and fucked things up again. It's been a while. Um, it's about somebody who loves somebody, but they always mess it up. They always do something to mess up the relationship. They don't know how. Um, they may be a narcissist. They may have those tendencies, very self-centered, always thinking about themselves, never putting you first, never being the first one to reach out and say, "Hey, are you doing okay?" You're always the one who's always having to reach out to them. Sometimes you never hear back. It could be days, that kind of thing. That's the kind of person they are. And that's what the song would indicate that we're dealing with here, okay? All right. And Cosmo is trying to be the star of the show as usual. If you're new here, Cosmo is my parrot. And he's in his cage because if not, he'll get into everything on the table, won't he? Yes, he will. All right, we're going to get started. Holy Spirit, can you lead, guide, direct? Can you take over? Use whatever gifts you've given me for your glory and for the growth and for the benefit of this collective. Take over, do your thing, do your magic. Thank you for being so amazing and so real and showing up every time on this channel and showing off because you are why we're here. I am nothing but a vessel, and I surrender myself to you 100%. All right, Spirit, show me how you're working in this collective. Dang, that's a lot of cards. They gotta come out, they gotta come out. They came out sideways. Courage. Spirit's trying to give us courage. That's a Leo vibe. Spirit's also trying to give us peace. Spirit's also trying to give us integrity, self control, and wisdom, which we do not have. We're trying. Spirit's trying to teach us a lesson, and it has something to do with generosity. Remember, I said you were always the one that was doing all the giving, all the doing. This person needs to learn how to be generous and to be gentle because I think they're rough around the edges. I think they can be mean. Um, I think that they can be disrespectful. I think they can go and fuck things up again, just like they always do. And they're saying it's been a while since they've said they're sorry for doing that. So this could be somebody who is coming back from the past or that you have been in a relationship with and you're just getting sick of their shit. I don't know. We'll see. We're gonna see. Yes, we is. We're gonna see. Yes, we are. This is still burning. I'm gonna let it burn. It needs to burn. All right. All right, so show me what you want to do here. How do you want to start? How would you like to start? Kaylash, are you here, baby? What's up, Taylor? Welcome to the channel. Thank you guys for the likes. I love it. Kaylash! 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 I need you. I need you. Let's send it telepathically. Kailash, I need you, baby. I need you. Help me, sweetheart. Spirit, let Kailash hear my thoughts because I need his help. He'll be here in a minute. Thank you for subbing, Trinity. We're gonna when Kailash gets here, we are going to probably go ahead and do Q&A because it's so late in India. Okay? Okay, yeah. And then if you want to go back and watch the video tomorrow when it's not so late, you can do that. Kailash, what are you doing that you're not listening to my thoughts? You're supposed to be listening to my thoughts. Let's see what spiritual gifts are operating right now in the collective while we'll wait for Kailash. Kailash might have had something to drink. Spirit said our tree of life is here. Somehow your tree of life factors in. Numbers are a factor. You could be seeing like 333, 1111, 123, 456. You know, all those patterns of numbers that you see. Sometimes it'll be like 477 or it'll be 474, and you'll be like, something's out of balance. When it's 477, that means something in your life's out of balance. And if you look those numbers up, the angels will tell you what that is. You also feel like you've lost your mind a little bit. And you will, won't you, when you start seeing those numbers and they start like popping out at you every freaking where you look. You're seeing 333 everywhere you go. It'll make you feel a little crazy. And you're going to travel. Did you know you were going to travel? Have you been packing your bag? Some of you are going to travel. Maybe long distance because some of this looks very long distance, but it could be that you're just going to go see a friend. You know, I don't know. Kailash, get your ass on the channel. Let me talk to Kailash. Hold on. I don't know if I can get. If I can get to app, I'm gonna talk to him right here on this watch. Watch what I tell you. Siri, what is that app that we talk on? I'm gonna tell you what. I'm in a mood, y'all. I'm in a mood. I can't even remember the name of the app. What's app? I got it right here. Let me talk to Kailash. Siri, message Kailash and ask him where he at. Say where you're at, baby. Siri, message Kailash and tell him that I need him and he's not listening to my telepathy. Okay. He'll be here in a minute. We're gonna do Q&A first, so just hang out. Hang out. We're gonna we'll probably get all of y'all, okay? There's not but a few of y'all anyway. And he'll be here in a second. He's been waiting on me for like 2 hours. But my best friend's got pneumonia and she needed me, so I had to take care of that. I had to take the trash out. I always got to take care of that. My daughter wanted every freaking password known to man, and I don't know any of my passwords. I have to change them every time she wants one. And there's an account that I made when she was like 8 years old, and everything when she wants to download something is attached to that account. We don't use it anymore. So I got to call Apple and tell them to get their shit together. Get rid of that dead space account that's causing her to keep calling me and asking me my passwords because they ain't none of her damn business. And I don't have time to keep giving them to her. He said, okay, one sec. I think. Kailash, I need you, baby. I need you. Help me. Oh, you don't want to hear that. He wasn't getting my messages. That's why he hasn't responded. He got that one though. Well, it says it's sending. Siri, send Kailash a WhatsApp and tell him I need his help, please. Desperate. All caps. Sorry, WhatsApp hasn't added support for that with Siri. Oh, shut up. Send. Siri, send. Who do you want to message? I need you, Kailash. What do you want to say? I need you, Kailash. Okay, sending. All right, I'm just gonna keep going. I'm not gonna keep waiting, but we will do the Q&A as soon as he shows up. He's probably got stuck somewhere, and I can do Q&A myself. As a matter of fact, let's do that. Okay, I'm in you first, and then Deperna. Are you here, Deperna? And then Maraguna. Beautiful name. Taylor. I'm in. Post your question, baby. Kayla, thank you, baby. We were calling you telepathically. You didn't hear me? I'm so shocked. We're doing Q&A first because some of these folks got to work tomorrow, and we're gonna get that out of the way. Okie dokie. Listen, Cosmo. I always, when I'm doing videos, call him Kailash. Cosmo, hush! I'm doing this video in here myself. I don't need any help. He's the star of the show. Kailash said after the reading, y'all. Okay. All right. Kailash is the boss. All right, Kailash. So the song was It's Been a While by Stained. Somebody's I started to say a bad word, but I'm going to say one. They're a douche. Like, they don't care about anybody but themselves. And they're even saying it's been a while since they said they were sorry for fucking things up again. So they're always messing things up. And Spirit's trying to teach somebody courage, peace, integrity, self control, wisdom, and gentleness with generosity. No makeup on, didn't have time, had a lot of stuff going on. Spirit's working in people's family tree, their tree of life. That's the tree of life, the tree in the Garden of Eden that comes. It's the tree where everything began. Spirit's also working in numbers. Some of you are gifted in numbers in different ways, or you may be seeing like repeating patterns of numbers, and you feel like you've lost your mind. Have I lost my mind? Like, or maybe you're having problems with your memory. You might be having some memory loss. You could have had a head injury. In fact, I feel someone has had a head injury and they maybe do have some memory loss from that. And it's been a while since that happened, also. Okay. And then on the bottom of the deck, it says that some of y'all are going to travel. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and find out how this happened because we know that there's been a breakup or there's about to be one. What's going on here, Spirit? Show me how this happened. Gossip about letting them go. So, people were talking about this and saying they need to let them go. You ever heard people gossip about something and say they need to let them go? That person don't treat them right. They need to let them go. They're living a double life. They need to let them go. See, they done gone and fucked things up again by living a double life. So they got two people probably. They probably got a wife at home and they're talking to somebody online or they're talking to somebody at work. And this is saying they're not living a double life and they're not helpless. So it's like now they're going to take up for themselves when they're gossiping about them. All right, talk to me, Spirit. Tell me how this happens. Good job, Spirit. Okay. Okay. That says it all right there. Somebody's pissed off. They're angry. Oh, they're mad. If they're not, they're going to be because somebody's getting eliminated because I want to have a fling. I'm going to have this fling and I'm going to eliminate you. Or you're eliminating the fling, but somebody is getting pissed off because there is an elimination happening. Nobody likes to be eliminated. That's called rejection, right? And some of us actually struggle with that fear of rejection. All right, what's being hidden? There it is. There it is. That this person is living a double life, but they're not helpless. So somehow they might act like they're helpless when it comes to this double life. Have you ever had anybody act like a victim when it came to their spouse? Like, I want to leave them so bad, but I can't because we got these kids together and we got all these bills to pay. We own this house we just bought. We got these cars we got all this stuff together. I can't leave this person. This is saying yes you can. This is saying secretly, yes, you can. You're just making up excuses why you don't want to because you're living a double life. All right, it wants being shown that I choose you, but I'm angry. Like somebody's angry because I choose you. Somebody's mad because somebody's getting chosen. We saw that already. And the one that's being chosen is not the one being eliminated. So we don't know if it's the one having the fling or if it's, and it could be either or because there's a lot of people watching. What's going to happen next? There's going to be a competition. Don't you just love it? And it's going to put somebody at their breaking point. What's going to be the outcome of the competition? I'm going to put the fling back in and I choose you back in. Okay. And we're going to find out who's going to get eliminated. Who's getting eliminated from the competition? I love you. Oh my God. It says I love you. There's so much drama and I can't move on. So whoever is getting eliminated loves you and they can't move on. And there's so much drama. And they're saying enough is enough. This person cheats a lot. I think they're a compulsive cheater, is what I think. Can I see the gossip? What's the gossip about how this happened? Somebody, huh, somebody was kissing ass because they were being ignored because somebody was making moves in silence. So you were kissing their ass while they were making moves in silence and ignoring you. And what was being hidden? Throat chakra. That somebody's hooked and they're holding a grudge. They're holding a grudge because of being hooked. All right. And what's being shown? That somebody's haunted. They're moving and they're not forcing anything. Nobody's forcing them. They're having to move, but nobody's forcing them. Remember, I said they're not helpless. They can move. They can get out of this marriage. They're leaving the marriage, is what it sounds like to me. They're moving, and nobody's forcing them. All right, so what's going to happen next? Somebody is going to make an offer. They're not going to talk shit, but they're going to fake flex. So they're going to pretend like they have money. Somebody's getting ready to get made an offer from somebody, and they're a shit talker, but they're going to hide that from you and fake flex. They want your money. They don't have any. And they're moving probably to live with you. How do you feel about that? Let that sink in. And you're not hitting any jackpots here. This person is going to try to make you think they got some money. They probably have a nice car. They probably have a nice house. They also have a nice wife who owns half of it or maybe more because they may have married into money and had nothing when they met her. Or reverse any roles you need to. That's what's going on here. I would not get involved in it. Why are they haunted? Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Because there's a queen rising and there's been bad karma because somebody is fake smiling. Somebody was fake smiling at this queen rising and they got bad karma. That's why they're haunted. Whatever happened to them was haunting. Whatever they did to this woman haunts them to this day. And she is a queen rising. She's becoming a very powerful woman. She already is. And somebody got bad karma for being a phony, a fake. What was their karma? The light, your light irritates their demons. So the fact that you're so bright and your shine is so bright and your rising is so significant. You are somebody who is uber successful, ultra, ultra, extra successful in life. People know how successful you are. And this is what they have to live with, is that you are shining and they were a phony. That would haunt me. Would that haunt you? I think they regret the fact. Look, and they're not a fan either. So this person is somebody in the public eye who actually has fans. They could have some sort of platform where they perform. They could be musicians, comedians, YouTubers. They could be actual actors, musicians, actual performers, artists, all kinds of things. But this person is rising. They're a rising star. In fact, I think they are going to be at the top of their game if they're not already there. And this person had bad karma because they were faking living a double life, having an affair with someone else, and then saying, I love you and I can't move on. But they were being dramatic. They just didn't want to let go of your purse strings. And now somebody's angry. Oh, my elimination card, Spirit showed me, got put up. This person's a fake flexor, and they're pretending like they don't talk shit just because right now they're trying to make an offer to somebody who else is a rising queen. Guarantee you, they done found this is somebody who's a narcissist, and they have to have a supply. And the supply has run out where they are because the person found out that they were having an affair with someone. That might be why they're traveling because they're moving, or they might be traveling for work. I don't know. All right, so what else do we want to know? Let's find out what happened here. Show me how this wife, whoops, show me how this wife, divine feminine, on the bottom of the deck, popping out and jumping around. Show me how this woman or man, whoever it is, whoever it is that is the queen rising, show me how they felt about the person that they were with. What were their true feelings for this person that they were with? Divine feminine and not running. So this was, it looks like it could have been a man that got left. I might have had it wrong. They felt like there were third party influences, and this is not divine feminine. So they could have been with a third party. And they realized they were, oh, these cards don't want to shuffle. I'm getting the answers. How do they feel about this person that cheated on them? Like they needed to set boundaries. And I agree. And I hope you did. And I think indeed you did. You had to say no. You had to draw the line. You had to say enough is enough. Remember, enough is enough? I think when you told this person no, all hell broke loose. And this wasn't shocking. This did not shock you. This person does this all the time. How do they feel about you? Like there's a commitment, They're running because of third party influences and a divine feminine. And there's an obsession. So this could be a situation where somebody's leaving a third party to go back to a divine feminine. There's running third party influences and divine feminine all in reverse with a commitment. That's how the other person feels. The one who was doing the cheating. How does divine feminine feel about them? Their divine feminine has no peace. That's my throat chakra's closing. That's why spirit's trying to help somebody to have peace because they have none. How else do they feel? Like there's judgment. Their judgment is no longer clouded. What do they see underneath of that? That they're no longer conflicted about this. Well, how do they feel? Like somebody needs to apologize, don't reject, no emotional shit. And there's possibilities. If you would apologize and not reject me and cause me emotional turmoil, then there'd be possibilities. That's how they feel. So what's going to be the outcome? Heart fog. This person is so full of shit, and they're going to act like they're stuck, trapped, tied down, held captive. They're not. They're not. They're going to another supply. They're leaving this person because there's no longer supply because this person set boundaries. And when you tell somebody no and they're a narcissist, they immediately blame you, act like you're crazy. They throw a hissy fit on their way out, usually abuse you, and then leave and go find somebody else who will supply them. And that's what's happening here. So now that we know what's going on here, let's just find out what needs to change, okay? What needs to change about this person that got left? What needs to change about them? Because there's not much we can do for this narcissist. I'm just going to be real with you. They need help that we can't give them. They need spirit, they need angels, they need therapy, and they may even need medication. All right. So, but how do we help the other person here? Spirit says everyone leaves because of sex only and you rushing. So Spirit is saying that you rush and get in bed with people because you're afraid if you don't that they won't stay with you. And you need to understand this is what let me tell you something. I don't know what's going on with this generation today, but when I was raised and my mama raised me, my mama told me that if a man was really truly in love with me, that he would wait. And guess what? She was right. She was right. And sometimes that might mean waiting for a little while because there are a lot of men out there who won't wait, but they're not worth giving it up to. Do not open your legs to a man who won't wait. If he's going to take you to McDonald's and buy you a cheeseburger and then expect you to fuck him on the way home, get out and call somebody to come and get you. Do not lay down and spread your legs for any old body because you're afraid that everybody's going to leave. Because, sweetheart, the right one would never leave. They would fight for you. And you're dealing with some very shady people. And the reason why is because you didn't have boundaries, but you set them And I'm proud of you. I'm fucking proud of you. You finally decided, I'm not having sex. I'm not rushing into having sex just because I'm afraid you're going to leave me. Good for you, sweetheart. Good for you. So you already know what you need to do and you're doing it. All right. How about this other woman or this other man? What do they need to know if they can change their lives? Don't. Woo, the throat chakras are not wanting to hear this today, but y'all need to open them ears. Don't tolerate abuse and don't be afraid of loss. You have a fear of loss. You could have had somebody that died, and now you're afraid everybody that you love is going to die. And so you tolerate abuse. You tolerate things like people calling you fat, people calling you old, people calling you ugly, people calling you granny. Don't tolerate abuse. Tell them to go straight to hell and to get out of your face, or you get out of theirs. If you're in their space, get out of it. And this is making you feel unloved. And I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is. Because having somebody call you fat, ugly, old, whatever they want to say to you that's disrespectful, crazy, calling you crazy, telling you that's not what happened when you know damn well that's what happened. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. Don't tolerate abuse and don't be afraid of loss because you know what? Sometimes people do die. That's part of life. And if they're doing dangerous shit, they can kill them. They might die. But you do not tolerate abuse in the meantime. I had to do that with my own husband. It was the hardest thing I've ever done. And yes, he died. He did die. But if I'd have stayed, I would have gone down with him. So I had to make a decision to love myself no matter what he was going to do. Because if I'd have sat here in this house with him, I would have watched him die slowly. And that ain't nothing to see. This ain't no motion picture. This right here is real life. And he sat out there on the front porch of this house and took his last breath, waiting for me to pick him up because he drank himself to death. That's abuse. You don't tolerate abuse. All right. Oh, Spirit. This is just devastating. There's a King of Pentacles and a Seven of Wands. There's a man that's very successful who is standing up for himself. Good for him. He might be the one setting the boundaries. There are narcissistic women, sweetheart, and they can be what they call what is it they call them? I can't think of what they're called right now. Anyway, the chariot's here. There's that tree of life, and it's got apples on it this time. Definitely the same tree, but it's on the chariot card. And there's a car here, a very nice car. Remember I said they drove a nice car? They also are very successful. Very successful. Very good with money. They know how to handle money. They have a nice home. They have a nice car. They have a nice woman, typically they have a queen of pentacles or some other queen beside them on their arm, and or they stay single and wait until the right person comes along. But they are in the chariot. They're either moving or they're going somewhere. All right, what do we need to know about the situation, Spirit? There's going to be a wheel for this King of Pentacles. He's upright. He might be the one who got a shot. Show me how this happened. The Four of Cups came out. This is one of the cards in this tarot that I despise the most. Because the Four of Cups is leading to the Five. And it's leading to the Five because of someone's own choices. They would rather choose somebody who mistreats them than to take somebody who loves them because they're too fat or they're too ugly or they're too this or they're too that. They're too much. They don't have the supply that I need. This isn't what I wanted. This is unfair. The universe is giving me something unfair. It's not what I wanted. So I'm not taking anything. I'm just going to waste this opportunity. So that's how this happened. Somebody wasted an opportunity that the universe was trying to give them. What was being hidden? Somebody had a lot of strength. Somebody was incredibly strong, and that was being hidden. Somebody has an artificial leg. Somebody has very long fingers. The ocean is significant. There's an infinity sign. This is a Leo. They have unquestioned confidence. This person is very confident. That's what's being hidden. And what's being shown? That they have some kind of idea. Page of Swords came out. This is a very small thought. It's like, this is a thought. This is like, can I get your phone number? Let me get your phone number. Can we go get coffee? This is a thought. I wonder if they would let me stay with them. Or I wonder if whatever. I don't know what it means. What does it mean, Spirit? They could be spying. It has to do with the Queen of Wands. And that strength card is a Leo, and this is also a Leo. So there's a lot of Leo. I don't know if the moon's in Leo or what's going on here. But they have a thought about a Queen of Wands. But this Queen of Wands, who is typically very ambitious and confident, doesn't have any confidence. And they're thinking about her. And this is the way a narcissist operates. They will find a woman who is beat down to nothing so they can beat her even further down because she will allow it. Women who are strong won't allow it. So what's going to happen next? There's that damn hangman in reverse and the Knight of Wands. So somebody is coming in real fast and real passionate. That they are living in a fantasy world. They're crazy as hell, is what they are. They probably need medication. Somebody's here. Hold on one second. Never mind. It was my friend going outside. So somebody's going to come in real passionately. They could even be on a motorcycle. So they could drive a motorcycle or some kind of scooter or something. They're going to come in real passionately, fearlessly, even with no fear, because they're living a fantasy. What's going to be the outcome of that? Oh my God, did not see that coming. Did not see that coming. Oh my God. So, what we have here is what's going to happen as a result of this person doing that is an emperor who's going to have to live a nightmare. There's an older man, this could be their father, or this could be them. This is going to be a complete nightmare because of their reckless action, and they're living in a fantasy world. But they're going to set priorities because the Empress, who's their identical match, is on the bottom of the deck in reverse. So, what are the priorities they're going to set? They're going to transform. Oh my God. I've never seen nothing like this in my life. The priorities have to do with the King of Wands, which is her identical match. So there's a soulmate here, and death is here. So we have the King and Queen of Wands. The priorities are that there's a King of Wands who's not going to change, and there's a Queen of Swords who doesn't have good boundaries. Now, this could be her or this could be another woman. He might have one. It looks like a mirror. It looks like to me, but I have a mirror. It looks like to me that he has two women, that this person is a real ladies' man, or this woman, because that night of that Sagittarius, that could be a man or a woman. That could be a woman coming in passionately, causing all of this nightmare for this man. He is resisting ending it, and he's very goal oriented. It's like, I want to set these priorities, and I got all these goals and all these aspirations. And this woman is all in her feelings about it, and she's terrified unless this is two different women. How can we find out? Show me how the Queen of Wands feels about the King of Wands. They might be the same. She feels like he's made mistakes because it's not only you. Okay, so that's his soulmate. That's his soulmate. And she's saying that he's made mistakes because it's not only you. All right, now I'm going to put these back in different places and ask how the Queen of Swords feels about him. She feels like she's running. There's a third party influence, and that she's divine feminine, or that there is one, and they do not have a commitment. So there is the story we saw at the beginning of the reading playing out again. I can't make that up. Spirit is saying something to somebody. So this Queen of Swords, how she feels about the King of Swords, or why did I call him the King of Swords? The King of Wands, is that he's running because of third party influences from divine feminine. I think she is divine feminine. I think the King of Wands is a Sagittarius, and I think this is a Gemini, or it could be it could be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, and this could be Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. And I think that the Queen of Wands is a soulmate vibe, but these two that are opposites, they're probably twin flames. And she feels like he's been running from her. The Queen of Swords is saying that he's running because of third party influences. The third party influence is the Queen of Wands, and there's no commitment. So, what's going to be the outcome between the King of Wands and the Queen of Swords? Rejection and an emotional storm. So, there's going to be rejection there. What's going to happen with the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands? Ooh, no apology. It's been a while since I said I'm sorry. And there's going to have a fight. They're going to clash. They're going to fight because he won't say he's sorry. He's not going to say he's sorry because he's never wrong. He's a narcissist. He's never going to be wrong, and he's never going to apologize to anybody. They don't apologize. They will have you so twisted up that you apologize to them. And that's why we have clouded judgment on the bottom of the deck. So what do we need to do here? Chase the soulmate. You don't realize something. There's somebody chasing the soulmate and you don't realize it. So that soulmate is actually getting pursued by someone else. This soulmate is no longer an option for you. They don't have an obsession or cloud of judgment with you anymore. So, what's going to be the outcome of the soulmate having someone chase them? It's time for it. It's just time. Time for what? Them to stop being obsessed, having an addiction, or being adored or infatuated. And they want to have a second chance. What's going to be the outcome of their second chance? No more spying, no more broken heart, and no more fantasizing. So they're going to finally stop being um, the hangman in reverse. They want loyalty in their life. They're tired of living in this bullshit. They want somebody who will be loyal to them. So they're giving up this person. And it looks like there's going to be a fight because they're going to reject the twin flame. Why are you rejecting? I want to know why they're rejecting the twin flame. So I'm going to put them back. Actually, I'm going to get a different deck. Why are you rejecting the twin flame? The twin flame is this Four of Cups. The twin flame is what caused all this to happen. This twin flame didn't have enough money or something. There was something they were lacking that this person needed or wanted. They may not have been attractive enough. They could have been too fat, whatever. This person is a narcissist. Why did it not work out? Why did they want to reject and fight with the twin flame? I have the cards backwards by accident. Because they were chasing thrills and they didn't have honesty or clarity. They didn't know the truth because of chasing thrills. What was the truth? Or what is the truth? Oh my God, I can't make this shit up, y'all. That they were clashing with divine feminine because she had good boundaries. She has good boundaries. And wouldn't she? Have you ever seen one who didn't? I have, but it didn't last long. And they've been hiding something. What are they hiding? Oh, that flew out. That they're conflicted about the distance. So this person's at a distance from them. Why are they conflicted about the distance? Because they don't know if this person's loyal or not. or if they would be loyal. I had another card that went somewhere, and that's what's causing the emotional storm for this person, is they don't know. Here it is. I'm standing on it. That's what's being hidden right there. There, what's being hidden is they don't know if this person would be loyal because they're at a distance and they're conflicted. It's like, yeah, they would be loyal. No, they wouldn't. Yeah, they would. No, they wouldn't. Yeah, they would. No, they wouldn't. Let's see if they would or not. Will they be loyal? Is this person capable of loyalty? I don't think they are. Are they capable of loyalty? If you have money, honey, I got time. All they care about is money. And it's going to happen within the next few weeks. So I think that it's going to work out with the twin flame within the next few weeks because the twin flame's going to have money somehow. And that's all this person cares about. They don't care about them. They don't give a damn about them. All they care about is whether or not this person can take care of them financially because that's how narcissists are. And I'm going to tell you what you got to do here. You got to cut ties with this person. You got to leave this person alone. There's a soulmate who's adoring you. Go for the soulmate. If you're the one who can do that, if this is all one person and it's just showing you in different aspects, go for the soulmate because they are going to treat you well. They're not going to use you. Let me confirm that though. We're getting ready to go to Q&A. Would the soulmate be the way to go? Don't look for a sign. Yes. Yes is in reverse. It came out in reverse. Why did it come out in reverse? Because you don't believe. If you believe, it would have come out upright. But you have lost all faith in men or women because of how you've been treated by this one person. They have really done you wrong. All right, let's get some guidance, and we're going to have a list, and we're going to go real quick through our list and answer whatever questions you all have. Talk to me, Spirit. Talk to me. What's the guidance? Thank you so very much. That's a beautiful card. The Lioness card. The Lioness is a Leo vibe, and we've had a lot of Leo vibe on this table for some reason. And then we also got Phoenix Spirit Guide, which is also a beautiful card. Lionheart, Lioness, number 26. Your ability to love yourself and be empowered is maturing. You're learning that the real beauty and value of you comes from within. You're learning to rise above emotional game playing with honesty. You can enjoy your attractiveness as a person without allowing it to control your life or your sense of self worth. If others try to control you through their opinion about your appearance, remember I kept saying they called you fat, or any other way, you'll recognize it as their issue and has nothing to do with yours or you. Others will be attracted to your true inner beauty, appreciating your loveliness and enjoying how you help them feel good about who they are too. And then number 11, Finch Spirit Guide. It's a good time to experiment with how to best care for your mind, body, and soul. It's not about being perfect, it's about finding what works best for you. You're in a phase of your life where giving back to yourself is important. Perhaps you've been sharing a lot with others or have come through a challenging time or in the near future will be stepping up in a new way to share more creative energy and soul fire than ever before. All that you need to know is that it's the right time to take extra special care of you. So you need to be taking care of yourself because you have something special that spirit has for you to do, and you're getting ready to step into that power and you're going to overcome this relationship. And I think you're going to have, some of you are going to have a new relationship, it looks like, with a soulmate, and that person is crazy about you. Show me how the soulmate feels about this person, the one that's going to have the soulmate. They're having an epiphany that you've been through an emotional, very emotional situation in your life. They're realizing how much you've been through. There's a lot of depth, and they're very emotional. This person's real. They're emotional as hell. All right, talk to me, spirit. They're emotional, and they want to be your friend. Like, this person is emotional in a good way. Like, they're in touch with their emotions. Show me how this soulmate feels about them. They're not frozen. They're not silent. They're not still, and they're not quiet. They talk to you. How else do they feel? Or they feel like you're that way. They've reached their limit with being rejected. So they've been rejected too. Maybe you rejected them by not talking to them, and they've reached their limit with that. They might be getting ready to turn their back on you. How do you feel about them? You're clashing with them because of the loss that you've had with that divine masculine or that divine feminine, and you're going through deja vu. So it's ruining another relationship that could really, I think, be beautiful. If this person were over if they had already done the healing, how would this soulmate relationship work out? You would be mirroring somebody who's misunderstood. Why are they misunderstood? Because of timing, hoping, and nourishment. Huh. So this isn't a good relationship either. Neither one of these are healthy. I thought there was a good one somewhere. Is there a good one somewhere? I saw it. Yes, there it is. Look, they're a secret admirer. You don't know who they are. They're secretly admiring you. No boundaries keeps coming up. This person knows that you don't have any boundaries, but I don't think they would take advantage. How does the secret admirer feel? Like they don't want any tension. What else? No stress, no arguments, no chasing thrills, no euphoria. And they're a little confused. They're the one that feels crazy. Why are they confused? Because of divine masculine. They're conflicted, and they're wondering, if I get involved with her, is she going to leave me for divine masculine? Or they might actually be a divine masculine. Divine masculine came out upright. He's conflicted though. So he might be the one that's he might not be the narcissist. The narcissist might be the soulmate. Yeah. He's wondering how you got sidetracked, and he's conflicted. And he there's an apology here. Divine masculine, it looks like, is secretly admiring you. So the soulmate is the one that's the narcissist. I had it backwards, I think. Hmm. So what's gonna happen? I don't think you were interested in him. What's gonna happen between you and divine masculine? You're going to be guarded, cautious, and afraid. Why? He smokes or vapes. It looks like he vapes. Because somebody is not beautiful. Why are you saying they're not beautiful? Because they pretend, oh my God, that they're divine feminine and they're shattered and they're tricky. Oh my God, I can't believe that I just saw that with my own eyes. So this is, it's not that they're not beautiful, it's that they're the narcissist. She is the narcissist. She pretends like she's shattered. She's not freaking shattered. You are. I had it backwards, y'all. She is the one, and you're guarding, and you're watching her, secretly admiring her. She's tricky. What's gonna be the outcome of her? She's gonna run. So she's running from you, and you're that's causing despair. Oh my God, this is getting deep. This is too deep for me. I can't do this anymore. All right, I'm done. I'm gonna take a break. We've done all we can do for you. I mean, this is deep and luxurious, isn't it? I will find out what this person would say to you because it looks like y'all are on the outs for real, for real. And there's a soulmate that's even worse. I don't that could all be one person. I don't know. What would this divine masculine say to this feminine? He's doing good. He would say, "Don't do it." Or why did I say that? Jesus, have mercy. It actually says, "Do it, do it," but it's in reverse. So it's almost like he's saying, "Don't do it on Wednesday." So there's something she's planning on doing, and he doesn't want her to do it Wednesday. And it's going to be on a cloudy day too. All right. And what would she say back? He would tell her, don't to do it, don't do it on Wednesday. I didn't know these were timing cards. What would she say back? It's gonna be a foggy day, but not in September. So something happened on a foggy day in September. What else would he say? I didn't realize these were timing cards. I'm sorry. Spirit knew that. It's gonna be on a snowy day, but not at sunrise. What's gonna happen? It's not gonna happen at dusk, and somebody's not gonna wait on a cloudy day. Somebody knows what I'm talking about. Something's going to go down on Wednesday, and he's telling her not to do it. And it looks like to me that she's going to do it anyway because of something that happened in September in the past. My throat chakra will not open. Somebody does not want to hear this reading. All right, now tell me what he would say to her. What would he say to her? He would say, "The way I have treated you was wrong, and I can make you happy." And he's saying, "I can't make you happy." He's saying, "I shouldn't have treated you the way I did. I can't make you happy." What would she say? "I'm not obsessed with you." And see, he is not the one that should be apologizing. She is. How do you feel about him? Like, you hurt me in the past, and the heat between us is intense. You've triggered me, and I don't know who I am, but it's in reverse. So it's like you're saying, I know who I am. And you don't need to treat me the way you do. I don't deserve it. See, she is a narcissist, 100%. And he's over here apologizing and saying, I can't make you happy. I can't do anything right. Sweetheart, I know you love this woman, but you need to kick her ass to the curb. And it may be for some of you that you need to reverse the roles, or the soulmate and this twin flame could be the same. And Spirit was just showing me different aspects. But it looked like to me that there was a man that had two women, and he also had a twin flame. But I don't know. It could be different for all of you because sometimes hundreds of people see these videos. All right, can you give us a little sunshine, little positivity for the coming next few days? Spirit says there will be abundance, but somebody's not going to know this. They're not going to tell anybody they have money, and there's going to be inner peace, but no freedom. Look, all these cards are turned over. Look, protection. All these were turned over. Somebody's in the wrong community. They're going to have blessings. Things are going to be simple. They're not going on a voyage. There's no power. There's no success. They're going to have an opportunity for a gateway to have delight, but there will be no happiness because of no forgiveness and no change. That was all turned over in the deck. And no freedom. So this person's not going to change right now. And this somebody's going to get some money, but they're not going to tell anybody that they have it because the person would want some of it. And they don't have good boundaries to tell them no. Get you a freaking job. Ooh, tough reading. What would the I'm sorry I'm taking so long. I know it's late there. I do apologize. But I have to listen to spirit. What would the angels say about this situation? Thank you so much. A message from Archangel Jophiel. As the beauty of God, I can help you see the positive in any situation. Put on my uplifting rose colored glasses. I am beautiful. The world is beautiful, and my future is beautiful. So she doesn't think she's beautiful, but she is. And I forgive all prior conflicts in my life. I release the past in favor of peace and healing. And this is a message from Archangel Zadkiel. As the Archangel of forgiveness, I can free you from unhealthy ties to the past that keep you from living in joy. And I think this is one you need to cut ties with. I think it's time for you to find somebody who will treat you right, even if you have to keep your legs closed for a little while and wait. Because you don't have to lay down with anybody that comes along for fear of them leaving you. Because guess what? If they're going to leave you, they're going to leave you, whether you make them wait or not. But if they truly care about you, they'll wait. And that's the one you want, is the one who will wait. I'll be right back to answer your questions. Hey, baby. You go outside? Come on. Let's go outside and stretch our legs. Mommy's butt hurting. Somebody did not want to hear that, honey. Hope they heard it anyway. Come on, baby. You want a piece of sausage? Come here, I'll give you a sausage. You want a treat? Come on, I'll give you a treat. Come here. Come here. All right, Guthrie, get over here. Come here, get a treat, boy. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, this one's a runner. Got a runner on her head. Yeah, he's coming back. He's doing some dumb shit. Come on, Otto, look what I got. Otto, look what I got. Otto, come here. Come here, boy. You want a piece of sausage? Otto! Yeah, come on, let the boy and we got one. Come here. Otto, come on. Come on. Otto. Otto! Come on, if you want some. All right, come on. Come on. All right, y'all. I want you to see this perfect example of who we were just talking about. The man or woman that we were just talking about. The dog would not come back unless I offered him a piece of sausage. This person only wants you for what you have. They don't give a shit about you unless you're going to give them something. Oh, well, look what's on the floor. There's a spiritual connection on the floor. How did that get down there? I knew there was another relationship. That secret admirer. Okay. Q&A. Here we go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Woo. What a damn day. Yeah, this person don't want nothing to do with you unless you got something for them. You don't want somebody like that. Whatever you got that they want, that's the only reason they're going to come. Tell them stay where the fuck they're at. Excuse my language. You don't need somebody like that. There is a spiritual connection. I just picked it up off the floor. It was hiding. Esponja! Hey, my darling! What's up, baby? Go ahead, Sanjin. Sanjana. Thank you for waiting. You guys rock. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Like number 12. Thank you, Sanjana. I want to know, last time you told me that your own tribe of people can't see your progress. Just trying to understand, are they my own family? Well, let's ask your angels, okay? These people that can't see Sanjana's, I hope I'm pronouncing your name right, Sanjana's progress. Is it her family? Your tribe is typically your family, but it can be your chosen people. Is it family? Is it family? Spirit says trust. You're not listening to your intuition. So this is okay. This is what I'm getting, Sanjana. You are being told who these people are, but you're not listening to that because it's like a form of denial. Like you don't want to believe it. You don't want to believe that they don't see your progress, but you know who they are. Spirit's saying you know who they are. You need to trust your intuition and listen to it. So you already know. I'm going to ask again. Is it her family? Sanjana, if you believe, no. I don't think it is. But you're not trusting your intuition. I think Spirit's already told you. It's somebody who wants money, abundance. Somebody who has money involved. Somehow money is involved. It could be people at work who don't see your progress. How is money involved for Sanjana? Solitude and something that's been decided. Somehow a jug or a vase, a vase is significant. Someone wears a black something over their head and like a robe. This has something to do with home though. But it's like I want to be left alone and I've made my mind up I want to be left alone. Don't it's like don't come to my house. Leave me alone. I feel it's somebody like that gives off a vibe that they don't want you at their house. Or maybe they don't want you at their house alone. How else can we know what this is? It has to do with managing money also and having no options when it comes to home. Anything else you can tell her. There it is. Home, persistent, and stability. Somebody needs to be persistent and have stability when it comes to their home. They need to manage their money and they need to decide that they're going to be alone. So it could be somebody you live with that's not per se family. It could be like a boyfriend or something like that, a girlfriend. And Spirit says stop being a helper. You've been helping this person. Maybe the fact that you won't help them anymore is why they are pretending like they don't see your progress. Okay, I'm glad you got it. Good deal. Thank goodness. Okay, Esponja, I have missed you so badly. Did you see where I commented and asked where you've been? Oh, I missed you too, baby. I'm glad you're back. Yeah. Something you commented on about Carlos and something twice. I don't know what you were talking about. And I think I just asked, how are you? I haven't seen you in a while. Post your question, baby. Let me grab my drink. I don't know what I did with the dog was acting fool. What did I do with my drink, honey? You ever act like that again, I'm gonna kick your ass out. I ain't putting up with that out of no human or no animal. A sponge. Hi. Please check Carlos what he is doing, and please check what will happen. I never saw him again. Will I see him? Do I have to pay attention to something? I lost 2 years with Carlos. I'm so sorry, baby. We saw that coming. I do remember seeing that Carlos was gonna leave. Let's see how he feels about you right now. Show me how Carlos feels about a sponge spirit. Like it's over in divine feminine. How does Carlos feel about sponge? Like he made mistakes with divine feminine. How does he feel about sponge? Like he wants to return to divine feminine. All right. How does Carlos feel about Esponja? Like he's like either you or him are being secretive, hiding something, and like they hurt you. They left you out. They walked away. They were cold to you. They abandoned you. He feels like that you are being mysterious or hiding the fact that he abandoned you. How else does he feel? Like you're divine feminine. He's not talking to you because he's been tricky and elusive. And he hasn't had a new beginning and he wants a second chance. But he doesn't want to have to return. He left for a reason and I think he was in trouble. Let's be nosy. But why not? Why did Carlos leave? Why did Carlos leave? Spirit, because of somebody fake flexing and having a screenshot. And somebody had a screenshot about him fake flexing. He was having a gambling problem. He caught a case because of fake flexing. So he could have gotten some legal trouble or he could have gotten some kind of case. And there's somebody's been looking you up because they're not fake flexing. Or they know you're not. All right. So why did he actually leave? Because he was hooked on hustling and giving money. Somebody was giving him money and he was tired of being hooked on hustling. He was hooked in hustling and he would say he wanted somebody to give him money. So remember in the original reading, I said that he found a supply, that you weren't supplying his needs anymore. So he found somebody who could. So how's that going for him? Esponja, I'm sorry to have to tell you this, but Carlos has caught a case. So if you have sex with him again, double up. And he got it from whoever's been giving him money. Sometimes it pays to be nosy. All right. Is she ever going to see him again? Spirit said take action. You're ready. So there's a need for you to take action for some reason. And it's because you're ready to take action. What will be the outcome of the action? An opportunity. Take action, you're ready, and you'll have an opportunity. But wait, what's the opportunity? A compromise. And it's not up to you. Well, what's the compromise? You can't let go, but you need to choose a new direction. And you're unlikely going to do this. You're not likely to do this, or he's not. So, what will be the outcome? Big happy changes. Yes. Ask your angels. And success and forgiveness. All right, let's ask your angels and then we'll move on to the next person. Angels, these are new cards I just got, a sponge. They're very beautiful and they're made by that same person. What do the angels have to say to a sponge about this taking action? Somebody was ready to take action, but they weren't going to do it. I release my resistance to change. I am excited for the miracles that await me. Message from the manifesting angels. Call upon us to release your fears and open your mind to all the miracles waiting to happen in your life. So you have a miracle waiting to happen in your life. I think there's somebody else watching you. Is there somebody new for Sponja? Sponja, this has caused you to feel very betrayed, very hurt. It's a very painful ending that you've been through with Carlos. But your confidence is going to return. But it's like you're confused about what you should do. What should she do? Ooh. There's gonna you're oh my God. You're not gonna do anything. The universe is gonna do it for you. There's gonna be justice for the heartache you've had because of the devil in reverse, because of the gambling and the catching the case. And you're just gonna have a lot of good memories of him. So, will there be somebody new? You're going to have a wheel, Esponja. Fortune is going to shine on your life. Can you show me what that looks like? It looks like you, the Queen of Wands, is here. I think that's you. Strength. You could be a Leo, or there could be a Leo involved here. But there's a woman here who is coming up with some plans. But right now, she has a lot of fear. But you're going to have strength. What's her plans? She's going to be a Knight of Pentacles and have patience to succeed. And remember, it said you were going to have success. You're going to have a lot of growth. You're fixing to go through a time of growth. You're going to go slow, but you're going to grow. Outcome of her growth. You're going to finally do that compromise that we talked about with the angels. You're going to compromise by walking away from something that you're tired of doing over and over and over again. And then fill in the blank. Outcome of walking away, the Eight of Cups. Oh, oh my God. Oh my God. Esponja, you're going to have a lot of fast movement forward, a lot of rapid fire planning. The Page of Wands and the Eight of Wands together. That's a lot of fast plans. And there's an Ace of Cups here. and you're going to move on to what you need to do to change your life. But then there's going to be a delay. Why is there an Ace of Swords in reverse, or Wands rather, in reverse? Because you're going to be moving forward and you're going to get burned out. Why are you going to get burned out? There's a King of Pentacles. There's going to be a King of Pentacles. When you get burned out from all of this, a King of Pentacles is going to show up and you're going to have a tower. What's the tower? That's where you're going to get your strength from. Yes, there's someone new, and it's a King of Pentacles, and there's the Emperor on the bottom of the deck trying to get his shit together because he's going to see you happy with somebody who treats you right. You decide which one you want to stay with. I think it's going to be very obvious to you. I hope to, baby. Come back and let me know. And don't take so long next time. I worry about you, sweetheart. I've worried about you so much. I've thought about you so many days. Okay, we're done for today, huh? Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Anything else you want to say, Spirit? Thank you, Espanja. Okay. Thank you, Kailash. Hugs and kisses to you, baby. Is your almost ex husband purposely trying to sabotage? Hey, Priya! What's up, baby? Glad you're here. You're fine. We're glad you're here. Is your almost ex husband trying to sabotage your life? That's a question. Let's ask the angels. They know the answer. Is the almost ex husband, trying to sabotage this woman's life? And I'm going to say yes. Is the ex husband purposely doing this? You're not listening to your intuition. Ask your angels. Okay, are they trying to sabotage? Don't get more information. You know it's the right time. This is the perfect opportunity to sabotage your life. That's what divorce does, is sabotages your life, especially a good divorce attorney. Are they going to succeed at it? No need to worry, Spirit says. Improving health. So, whatever's going on with your health or with your mental health is going to get better because Spirit says that whatever they're going to try to do, there's no need to worry. Okay, let me go back. Why is he making life so difficult? Does he also spread false rumors about me? Does he lie and make up stuff about her? Does he make up lies? Abundance, not the right time, and ask for help from others. It's not up to you. So I think because he wants the money, there's something to do with money and the timing being all wrong. So he's asking for help from others. He might be trying to get others to lie about you to make you look bad and so that you don't have any choice. What's going to be the outcome of that? Will they be successful? Communicate clearly, perfect timing, and don't stop. Is he going to make her look bad? The situation will improve. Don't get more information. So Spirit's saying stop. It sounds like to me that he is, but he's not going to. It's not going to work. It's somehow going to get twisted around. I think on him. I think you probably have a good attorney also. Um, what is he saying? What is he saying? That you have no car, you have that you steal people's work and duplicate and feed off of them. It's like he's trying to say you're trying that he's worked all your marriage, that you married him for money. You didn't even have a car when you met him. You married him for money, and you're just trying to steal his fortune. And he's using scarcity tactics. Like he's probably supposed to be paying spousal support, but he doesn't. Like he may have a job where he don't pay taxes, and so they can't really prove how much he's supposed to pay you, and he's not reporting all of his income because they know how to get around paying, spousal support. That's what it kind of looks like to me. That he's telling people, you don't have a car, your car got repossessed, or something's wrong with your car and you can't even get it fixed. And you've been stealing from him, feeding off of him, using him, and that you only married him for money. That's what he's telling people. And he's doing it to scare you. Don't let it scare you. Okay? Don't let him scare you. He's using scarcity tactics. That means he doesn't have any real evidence or proof of any of that. In fact, you probably have proof that you were very supportive in your marriage. All right, Angel, what do you want to say here? Angel, Archangel Regul, I can bring balance to unhealthy relationships. Call upon me for both personal and professional conflicts that need healing. All my relationships are harmonious and healthy. All conflicts in my life fade away. So you're going to get through this. Call on Ragul. And I am a masterful creator. I can easily find what I'm looking for. A message from Archangel Chimuel. I am he who sees God. I can guide you on any path you seek, from relationships to career options to even finding lost items. You're going to be fine, baby. You're going to be fine. All right. Now, Priya, what's your question, baby? Oh, your car got crushed this weekend? He doesn't want to pay child support. Thank you, Kailash. Love you, sweetheart. Thank you. I'm so sorry I was late. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your weekend and have a lovely week ahead. And if anything, if you need anything, you can catch me on some of my social media platforms. They're in the description box, okay? All right, I love you guys, and I'm so um, happy to be here with you. Let me get a trinket real quick. I got a broken ring. It's got turquoise on it. I got a flower. Oh, I got another flower. I have a family tree inside of a star. I have an angel wing. I have a skeleton. Could have had x-rays done. And I have a Mustang. A Mustang. A horse. Why do I call it a Mustang? It is a Mustang, but you know what I'm saying. All right, that's going to be a wrap. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for liking, subscribing, for all that you do for my channel. It's appreciated. And I love you guys. I pray for you guys. Thank you for all your subs and all of your hypes. It all is noticed. And I go and I look at all your comments. I can't comment back, but I read them and I love you. I see your support. Okay. You guys take care and I'll be back as soon as I can. Bye bye. God bless.